Hello friends, this is Cold Run. Welcome back to a blind playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV's Dawntrail expansion, where we're starting the we're not starting it, we're continuing the 7.2 patch by going to the second Arcadion fight. Art at War. Ooh. That's really pretty. Is this the I'm surprised. I was expecting it to be all like gloomy and stuff, but no, this is, so they're emphasizing the artistic part of the Lalafell, not the not what I apparently mistook at first as like the very goth stuff, but nothing wrong with that, but like it's just very different focus than I was expecting. She's a Picto, probably. Oh, probably not. She has to be, she's feral, she's an animal. What would this be? What animals are artistic in nature? Birds are kind of colorful, but we'll see. Right then, let's ride the wave of momentum towards our next victory. Chameleons? Not really. And here's your next opponent. A fighter who lives and breathes art. Oh, a flan. I'm just seeing the animal. I'm listening to the music, but I could barely make it out, but it seems to have like almost like rap cadences to it. I could be wrong when I hear it more fully, but this is, and I guess that makes sense. They're going with like, okay, all right. A fighter who lives and breathes art, uses the ringers or gallery. Sugar Riot. Before coming to the Arcadion, she was a graffiti artist, you see. Most of the graffiti you see in Solution 9 was either by her or those imitating her style. There's a lot of good stuff too there. There's a lot of good art there out in Arcadion. By injecting herself with the soul of a deadly pudding. Let's just take a second to appreciate that sentence. By injecting her, even that sentence fragment, that claw, I don't remember, what's that part of the sentence? By injecting herself with the soul of a deadly pudding, she's able to concoct special paint that can actually cause actual change to reality, even the ring itself. To her, fighting is a medium for her art, a means of expressing herself. Her imagination is boundless, and you have to take care to not be overwhelmed, staying calm no matter what she throws at you. I will stay calm no matter what she throws at me, even if I die. If you can manage that, you'll surely overcome Sugar Riot and continue on your way to the top of the cruiserweight division. I adjusted my sound, by the way, so let me know if I come through too loud or the game's too quiet, because I feel like last time, I don't know what changed, but last time I was drowned out by, like, I couldn't hear myself talk, so I adjusted myself to be a little bit louder and the game to be a little bit quieter, nothing too drastic, but let me know how it is, just if it's okay or not. I don't know if I can't make out any of the lyrics, but like, I love that initial opening, the music there,
studio and reality are canvas. She's a rebel with a cause who captivates all with her illusions. Sugar Riot!
You look awesome. Okay. Already one of my favorite bosses here, one of my favorite wrestlers here. Just in terms of the visuals, just how she looks like as a design once she's transformed. Definitely my favorite of that. Tied with maybe the first one with Yana, or I see her all the time, but I don't remember her name. All right. As always, this is...
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
This is Unspoiled. I don't know what's coming, and I will die to it. Moose Mural. Oh god, what's happening? Oh, that's just AoE. What is this thing glowing? single style. I see a bomb. Oh, those are bombs. We want to get away from the bombs, maybe? I'm going to assume we want to get away from the bombs.
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
Bombs with wings. Maybe we want to get underneath them. I'm going to guess we want to get underneath them. Oh, no. I was sort of wrong, but they do move. How do you know which side they move? Arrows, there's going to be line attacks, maybe? That makes sense. The heroes feel safe. Yeah, how do you know which direction the wings will move in? There's got to be have been some indicator. Arrow, this is... Oh, God. No clue. All going to the middle. Okay.
Will the challenger be all right?
What's your favorite color?
Color Riot. Those are going to be line AoEs, maybe? No, just get away. Or just the tank stuff.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Does anyone like it hot and sandy? I guess some people do. Alright, so it's something is heated. Is there going to be an antlion in here or something?
The ring has become a desert.
How about a little more sunshine?
Layer. Okay, I see the sun. What does the sun say? Unable to bear the heat and taking damage over time, so just damage.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Cactuar's coming. Oh, okay.
Watch out.
Nope, shit.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
Okay. And get away! Yeah.
There's something missing.
We handled that surprisingly
I know.
okay. Antlion. Now they get the antlion. It's going to try to suck us in, probably.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
Oh, not antlion, but sort of similar. Oh God, it's still coming. They're all coming together. Shoot, what are those things? Those are bombs? They're wing bombs. What direction are they going in? Oh, I see the direction they're going in. I got hit by it, but I see the direction they're going in.
Square!
Okay. Yeah, I think the toughest part of learning a fight early on is because there's so much to focus on. It's almost like seeing a book where everything is highlighted. You don't know, like,
What do you say
everything
to a
feels important.
refreshing riverscape?
It's only later when you start seeing what you can start discarding, what you can stop paying attention to when it becomes more manageable. Sugarscape. God, this is such a cool fight! Don't go in the water, maybe?
How charming.
Or maybe do go in the water if there's like an earthquake. Haste of fire, so we probably do want to be in the water. Oh, let me go to help you. Here, I'm helping. I tried to help.
That was too much for the challenger.
We needed more than just me and that person. Unless I wasn't supposed to go there and it was a tank thing, but I think it was other people were supposed to stack there.
Rise it again. Can they turn this around?
Oh, this makes me vulnerable to lightning.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Oh, get the healer up. Where's the healer? There.
A thunder water's muddy! How frightening!
The waters are muddy now.
I have it! Some destruction to facilitate
What does that do?
deconstruction.
Oh, shit, I wasn't supposed to go in the muddy water, apparently. I wanted to see what would happen. I thought it would just give me a buff, or a debuff. Look at this!
Massive raging storm! I hope you brought your parasols.
Again, this is right up, oh god, I don't know favorites and all, but this is, I love this one. I quite love this one. Okay, so that keeps going and it lands big.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Did I get out in time? No! Just barely, just barely. I tried to stay in a bit too longer to get the raise off, but I didn't even have enough mana for that. This feels a lot more manageable than the first one, and I've done the first one since my disastrous attempt, and it went much better.
When you can't decide on one thing.
That was great. You are an awesome wrestler, fighter, person thing. Awesome Arcadion. This was great. Just, again, it was not as tough as the prior one, I don't think. It was hard to say what's tough.
Victory goes to the challenger.
It was easier to understand what was going on for me on the first glance here. And the aesthetics of this one are unmatched. Matchless, peerless, unmatched. They were so good.
It's all over. Until next time.
Well done, Kakushu. I knew you could do it. Your next match will be against the cruiserweight champion himself, but seeing as we have a bit of time, there's something I'd like to tend to first. I want to tell Dancing Green and Sugar Riot about psychonecrosis and see if they've developed any symptoms. We have to save them too if we can. I've borrowed, and both of them seem totally fine. I like both of them, even if they were assholes. So I wouldn't want them to die for that reason. So yeah, I'm glad. I've borrowed Nayuni's terminal, so we'll perform the examination here in this room. Rest assured, I've already checked for listening devices. The two should be here any moment now. Greetings, friends. So what's this about, baby? We having a party here? If that's the case, I'll excuse myself. I'm rather keen to give form to the inspiration you've given me. While I'm relieved to say you haven't manifested the disease yet, you're both dangerously close to doing so. Just one more feral soul injection could push you beyond the brink. It would be wise to stop fighting in the Arcadion. Whoa, talk about a downer, baby. I don't know what a good voice is for him, but whatever. Sugar Riot, this is all very sudden, and I struggle to accept it, but for both you and Honey to retire, there must be truth to your words. It's no easy thing to retire, I know, but for your own safety, I ask that you give it careful consideration. The sad Lalafell face. Oh, that hurts. Like the verge of tears Lalafell face. And it's understandable. You just have been told your career, your livelihood is, you know, you're the thing by which you define yourself most likely in many ways is going away. Honeybee was, again, I'm impressed by how well prepared they made Honeybee to, hold on, well, I'm impressed by how well they made Honeybee's response to this and how well prepared she was to move on. I've made up my mind, I'll retire. This doesn't leave the room, but I've always struggled to play the part of Dancing Green. Really? To maintain the persona of a party animal, I've had to spend night after night out on the town. But I'm not doing that, I'm practicing dance in the studio. It's exhausting, soul-crushing. I pushed through it all because I didn't want to disappoint the fans, but this revelation sets me free. Dancing used to be my passion. Perhaps I can learn to love it again. Dancing Green, you are now... Okay. All right. I have to stop, like... I won't say... Oh, man. I like all these characters. I like all these characters. Brute Bomber was the only character I didn't really like from the first one. Honeybee was okay. Both Brute Bomber and Honeybee have been improved with this patch. I don't know. Brute Bomber especially. And this guy, Dancing Green, I don't know much about Disco. It's never... The aesthetic isn't my vibe in the least. And... God, he's... I like him. He's just likable. That little bit of line and just imagining the story behind it and the little brief glimpse it gives me, I like it a lot. I always thought you were a genuine party animal, living only to revel. To think it was actually a burden on your shoulders. Sugar Riot, the ring has been my precious studio. It's saddening to think I won't be able to step into it again. But it was on the streets that I started plying my craft, and this revelation might be a sign telling me to go back to my roots. So I'll do just that. I'll go back to a time when the whole city was my studio and its walls my canvas. Truth be told, seeing you fight without a feral soul helped me realize that maybe it's all right just to be myself. I'm relieved. Thank you for listening. Well, we'd rather not die, of course. And it's you we have to thank for warning us. We're liable to attract suspicion if we stay here too long. We'll discuss when to break the news to management at a later time. Look at these two. You are top-tier early bosses. In a wing. You're doing good, Yana. Thankfully, those two others have other places to employ their talents, like Honey. To the Brute Bomber and the Howling Blade, however, the Arcadion is everything. Yeah. It isn't easy for them to retire. This I know better than most, but it's a matter of life and death. Brute Bomber could be like fitness guy, I'll bet. I mean, just people would want to learn how to be as strong as him and the like. I have no idea what he's interested in, though. Like, you know what? I do know what he's interested in. Maybe he could be like a veterinarian, or like just run a shelter or help out. Or for all I know, he could do whatever the Eorzean equivalent is of, or the Tyralian equivalent is of, like, working retail, and just, like, his passion could be, like, helping cats out. We'll do Twisted Vengeance. Okay, we'll do Twisted Vengeance next time. So thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.